In this presentation, we'll take a look at one special aspect of change in IC tracking, the Apex software displays. My name is Glenn Newton. Before watching this presentation, please watch the session titled Change in IC Tracking of Installed Software, Part 1. Here's what Apex shows us about installed updates to the Exec. We can see there's a local change ID and then a Unisys change ID that begins with an R, meaning that it's a standard released PCR. You can see the generation level is 49R3 and it ends with a 1. Notice that the exec level internally is 145.3 plus some other stuff. Now let's look at the same information from Solar. We go to the booted exec and we see the applied changes. Notice it's a Unisys hotfix as we saw in the Apex screen. The release level, generation ID, and sysgen level all match the values shown by Apex. If we go to programs, we can see the programs that are installed and they are sorted by default by name. If, for instance, you wanted to find out who's been installed the most recently, you could hit the installed header. The first time it will sort it in increasing order, the second time in decreasing order. And then we can see that UniAccess, Solar, and so on have been installed. Now within this list of installed products, any that have the word updates in blue next to them have been updated. Let's go ahead and hit that one. So we see that this particular instance of UREP is highlighted because that's where we came from, and that it is in the install mode of DB Agent, which is a new one for this release. There are a couple of local changes that have been applied to it. If you wanted to see all of the things that had been updated, they're all shown on this updated tab here. And you can go back and forth between the installed and updated, and again you can sort on any of these columns that you'd like. Now let's take a look at this same information in Solar. We're going to find UREP. Let's take a look at this UREP. It's the same one. Notice that its gen ID is UREP 17R1-A15. You can see the generation ID and level there match the ones that you saw in Apex. And there are those applied changes. Now let's review. This chart lists the information provided, and the previous presentation on change and IC tracking explains the details. I mention it here to reinforce the point that you can get this information either from Solar on the host or from Apex, as we've seen. Apex software displays for programs and the OS 2200 exec can be printed or exported. Apex shows you a high-level view of installed programs, which you can sort by name, release level, install mode, generation ID, or the time and date of installation. You can drill down to the details of any installed product. You can also quickly see which products have had updates applied. And you can see which updates, both local code and Unisys supplied changes, have been applied. Convenient links let you go from viewing the installation information to the update information. Apex also shows you the updates you've made to the booted exec. These displays help you determine if you're current with available Unisys fixes. In summary, the ClearPath OS 2200 Release 17.0 Solar and Apex reports on installed products and the booted exec put a wealth of information on your screen with just a few keystrokes. We hope you find they help you answer those nagging questions easily and quickly. Thank you.